No, wait. I hope. I know that you all are doing this. Honey, if you are not slaying, then what the are you saying? And you always, always, always remember, Hunty, slay until your hair turn gray. The worst thing that happened to me when I got laced. Because at first, I didn't get laced. Let's get into it. I got laced multiple times. Multiple times, you guys. A lot of you guys don't know about
envious and jealous-hearted people.
and how deep and extreme they will go to destroy your mind.
Social media star Itsbambii, who attracted over 1 million followers on Instagram and reached over 66 million views on YouTube. She was one of the first Black Gen Z trans women to not only live in their truth to the public, but she shared her transition journey on the internet. The journey from being a gay male to accepting femininity was not easy in any way. She went on to work with IGXO Cosmetics and signed to a management team. Itsbambii inspired millions of people to be themselves unapologetically and to slay until their hair turned gray. But let's unpack this and find out what happened to Itsbambii. Itsbambii, aka Selena, was born on December 29th of 1998. She was born and raised in Toledo, Ohio, with her mother, two sisters, and her father. While Bambi's mother was pregnant with her, within the first 7 months, she didn't realize she was pregnant because Bambi didn't move or anything. Her mom just assumed she had a tumor. Once she got checked out, she learned she was 7 months pregnant with Bambi. Growing up, Bambi experienced her mom being beaten by her father, coming home from preschool to her mom having black eyes, to the point where Bambi and her siblings were afraid to do anything to help. But it wasn't until enough was enough. One day her mom was laying on the couch. Bambi's dad came into the house trying to assault her with a pan. Bambi picked up her guitar and hit her father in the back, trying to prevent him from putting his hands on her mother. After a while, Bambi's mother took all of her kids and they all moved to Michigan to live with their grandmother. Now, although Bambi moved away from her father, she still had a close relationship with him, going to spend time with him on the weekends or sometimes during the summer. Growing up, the boys in school would make fun of Bambi because she was different, but expressed that hanging out with the girls in school were not only her escape, but she felt she could relate more with girls than boys as a child. As a child, Bambi was diagnosed with ADD, which interfered with her work performance as a child in school. Freshman year of high school, after being constantly asked, "Are you gay?" by everyone in school, Bambi finally came to terms with her sexuality and no longer cared how anybody felt. In the words of Bambi, people gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. Bambi would play dress up with her sister's clothes and makeup and her mom wigs in the bathroom. Bambi's mom started to take notice her wigs would be in Bambi's room, so she would ask Bambi, but Bambi would always act dumbfounded whenever her mom asked. With Bambi dealing with the traumatic things in her life early on, whether being bullied or the domestic violent relationships she and her siblings witnessed with their parents, Bambi's mom introduced her kids to therapy at a very early age. One day, Bambi's mother took her to therapy to get to the bottom of Bambi's sexuality. She then came out to her mother and father. At first, they were disappointed, but eventually they accepted Bambi for Bambi. Now that Bambi was out and had no care in the world, she would begin her Vine career, writing about whatever came to mind in a funny way that started gaining traction rapidly.
Why you don't do those? You play basketball? You play football, bitch. My sport is being pretty and sitting right here and wait till this motherfucking bell ring. That's my. My auntie just made me so mad. She gonna say she don't want me seeing her iPad because she think I'm a regular bitch. I'll break your face, you raggedy bitch. Stop your fucking ass, bitch. You need to go over there with that bullshit. My eyebrows on fleek, bitch! Ah! This boy gonna motherfucking comment on a picture talking about some what's your number. They gonna say, never mind, I thought you was a girl. Bitch, you knew. You my crush and I like you and you don't like me back. I'm gonna need you to square the up and get that ass whooped because I like you. So what I'm gonna need you to do is square the up. This bitch gonna say, what the fuck is under my body? Yeah, I'm motherfucking conditioning it. When my straight friends be like, suck my, I be like, okay. Y'all keep asking me, can y'all have your nigga back? No. You get him back Monday. Got these niggas wanna eat this, turn them out. When they go, what they be like, but the queen is back, bitch. Go hide under a motherfucking rock. I don't know if word got out about this. or what? Because these niggas trying to get it. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you mad? Cause my opposite alien yours don't.
Imagine going viral back in 2014, y'all, while you're still in high school. Kids would bully Bambi even more. She even faced backlash from her principal at that time. Her friends became jealous of her and they started to act different towards her. In high school, Bambi began dressing more feminine to the point where she would be told by her homophobic principal she couldn't wear certain things. Now that Bambi has found this newfound fame on social media, she would be noticed out in public, but it wasn't making her any money. So she started working at a place called Cookie Roll House to make money as a teenager. But shortly after being fired from her first job, Bambi had to figure out a way how to make money. With her having big platforms on Instagram and Vine at the time, her fans would DM her asking her to make a YouTube channel and that she could make a lot of money on the platform. In 2015, Bambi finally made a YouTube channel naming it Itsbambii Playhouse, sharing her journey through her story times and documenting her aspects of her gender transition. 11th grade year, Bambi decided to go full-fledged with transitioning and always felt misgendered whenever people used pronouns he or him with describing her. With her family full support, on her 17th birthday, she changed her name to Selena. Since starting her transition, going to school was even more difficult. Dealing with the homophobic teachers, purposely misgendering her. The homophobia got so bad her senior year of high school, she had to attend a new school. During Selena's senior year, she was finally happy. Not only did her family accept her, but people at her new school accepted her. In January of 2017, Bambi made a life-changing decision and decided to get a breast augmentation, which led to her having to be out of school for an entire month.
So scared. This is crazy. I'm so nervous. Oh my god. I want my mommy, but she's in the lobby. They're gonna bring her in a couple minutes. Yeah. Hi. Waiting for the doctors to come and mark me up. Watching Alvin and the Chipmunks. Waiting to get my chipmunks. Let me see. They hurt? You okay? You in pain? What are you doing? Most people, when they wake up, for me. Still look amazing. Let me see them nipples. They all bloody. I texted you earlier. I said, let me see them tatas. I can't even feel my nipples. Let me see. I cannot feel them.
At this point in her life, where she was the most happiest and successful all over social media, her great-grandmother passed away, unfortunately. Now, it was unknown on her cause of death, but she was very close to her grandmother. Bambi went on to prom, and then she graduated high school, graduating in 2017. After graduation, Bambi decided to attend cosmetology school, but after that didn't work out, she started to pursue her social media and music career. She released her first single, My LGBT Story, on YouTube in August of 2017.
Bad times that I had to bury like the cemetery. I died inside, trying to hide, and that just goes to show that before you get to summer, you gotta go through the snow.
Now, at the age of 18 is where things took a turn. Selena met a guy named Ricky. Now, I'm sure everyone knows who he is, but back in December of 2017, Bambi happened to be going through her DMs one day and saw Ricky ask her could he get to know her. They ended up exchanging numbers after a brief conversation on Instagram. After their first conversation over the phone, Ricky asked her out on the first date. After their first date, things were just going a little bit too fast for Bambi. Now, Bambi was aware of that, but it was kind of too late because she was starting to fall for him. A couple of weeks of knowing each other, Bambi introduced her boyfriend Ricky on her YouTube channel.
Me and Ricky are making our own YouTube channel because you guys just love us together. So, and then I began a lot of emails and a lot of DMs saying, make a YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel. And so I asked Ricky, like, is you okay with making a YouTube channel? He said, yeah. So Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We just posted a new YouTube video today.
When she brought Ricky to her platform, this is where I feel like Bambi's career was starting to go downhill. And I feel like not even her career, but her mental, like everything was just starting to go downhill. This was Bambi's first relationship where she went public. And Bambi's fans were already starting to peak Ricky's weird energy through the videos they posted. After being with Ricky, Bambi will start to take notice that he was broke allegedly. Besides their first date where he paid for the bill, she was finding herself paying for everything. During the time they were together, Bambi continued to put out music, later on releasing her first mixtape. But although she was very passionate about her music career, her fans had mixed reviews on her artistry.
No. No. It's done. No, Bambi. What's going on? Where's the whole, the girly Bambi that I know?
Bruh, what the fuck?
Is amnesia. What is amnesia? Do you mean amnesia?
It's
Who the hell
amnesia.
let you drop
Oh,
the
it
song
did
saying
sound like I
amnesia?
said amnesia. I'm sorry.
You need to fire your producer.
Don't be talking about my producer.
Yes.
Don't be talking about my producer. Because that's where you took me.
Amnesia. Amnesia.
Don't be trying me, girl.
In 2018, her and her boyfriend Ricky decided to make a couples channel, and at that time was also planning on purchasing a house together. Bambi was at the height of her career around this time, so Ricky was clearly using her. She was signed to a management team, and she collabed with IGXO Cosmetics for her lipstick line. Taking him out on shopping sprees, it was ridiculous, but Bambi was in love. As time went on, although Ricky and Bambi shared great memories and moments together, Bambi took notice ever since they've been together, they've always been around each other, like almost every day. To the point where Ricky felt the way because Bambi ended up confessing that she just felt like they should spend some time, apart so they can miss each other. One day, Ricky came over and went to sleep, and something was telling her to go through his phone. She went to the bathroom and she went through his phone. She ended up going through his Facebook messages and she was seeing him flirt with a lot of girls, and also went through his text messages on his phone, and later found out that Ricky admitted to his friend that he was only using Bambi for clout. And this is what he said, I quote, "She would never leave me because it's hard for a trans woman to find someone to love them." After reading everything and after Bambi found out, she was devastated. From Bambi's book, she also spoke on the situation saying, "I couldn't believe I fell in love with him. He clouded my life and paralyzed my growth." He then sent out an apology video to defuse the situation.
Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video about what people are saying as far as me cheating on Bam. I never cheated on Bam. I downloaded POF and I checked my messages. I didn't even check to see what they said. I went ahead and I checked them. I saw it was 3, and I deleted that. I had the app for a total of 10-15 minutes. I was very sincere when I apologized to her. I've apologized numerous times. I'm apologized to her fans. I'm sorry, y'all. I really appreciate y'all for keeping her some type of support system. She has a great family and she got a great fan base, and I really appreciate y'all for helping her out, because she really did feel that. I never slept with anyone. I never cheated on Bam, but I did download a dating app, and I did check my messages on there. I had 3. One was from the fan that went ahead and screenshotted me being online on POF. The other one was from a old man, and the other one was from a white lady. And I didn't check none of them. Besides that, I just want to address all this hate, in my Instagram inbox. Guys, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all just got the wrong idea. Y'all wrong. Y'all don't really know what happened. That's why I'm kind of glad that I am making this video, but it's not the sole reason. It's because I love Bam, and I can't stand for people to think that I did her that way when I didn't. Another thing is, I'm not gonna cut this video. I'm not gonna chop it up. I'm just gonna give it to y'all straight from my head and straight from my heart. I'm very sorry. And again, I apologize to all our fans. But you guys got the wrong idea. I didn't cheat on Bam. That was it. And I was wrong. I was so wrong. I love you, man. Thank y'all guys for thank y'all for watching.
And they allegedly started dating again. Y'all, when I was doing my research on this, I couldn't really find out what happened when everything first happened. But apparently everything hit the internet. So like people were kind of already speculating that they broke up. April of 2017, Bambi uploaded a YouTube video, her slightly venting about the situation, and the drama unfolded all over social media.
This is so humiliating that I have to go through this in front of the public. Like, hey Maxine, say hey. I just dropped my best friend off. And I've been keeping my mind off of it and everything, but it just sickens me, like, that this person literally, I gave them love and everything, and literally just drove me crazy. But I'm strong. I'm gonna bounce back from it. And the reason why I made this video is because I want to take like a break and just go see my therapist more and just focus on myself and my music and just focus on me, because I think that I'm just gonna go insane if I just try to keep everything going with social media and all that stuff. It's just, I need to focus on me and get clean and clear within myself and become okay with the fact that I got used.
They officially broke up, and Bambi's fans were starting to become worried about her due to her new appearance after the breakup.
Pull up in that all black, yeah, you know I own that. In my years of living, with nothing to something, been through a lot.
Who can you name? When you think of a transgender rapper, who you thinking of? It's Bambi, and I don't even want to be in that category. Like, honestly, I would like to be in the category with the males, because people want to call me a man all the time. Like, that's some real, like, oh.
People even blame Ricky for her turning out like this. As time went on, Bambi fans began losing interest, and her social media numbers were starting to decrease. Now, Bambi wasn't the only big content creator at the time experiencing their numbers declining. In my personal opinion, I feel like once TikTok became popular and becoming a social media influencer was more accessible, some of our fave's popularity declined. The fans were even more concerned after observing Bambi's mannerisms and the way she carried herself. But in 2024, Bambi released a video stating that she was laced.
The worst thing that happened to me when I got laced, because at first I didn't get laced. Let's get into it. I got laced multiple times. Multiple times, you guys. A lot of you guys don't know about envious and jealous-hearted people and how deep and extreme they will go to destroy your mind. A lot of y'all don't know about that. How evil people are to destroy your mind. It's not about your appearance that they're jealous of. It's your aura. The way that people love you. The way that you have fans and didn't have to go out and buy it. The way you did your own thing, authentic. People grew up with you and people hate that. There are people that are so envious of that they will build a whole team up against you and try to make somebody be your whole personality. Because they don't want you. Because they're that transphobic and that hatred. People that you look up to, pay homage to, will personally don't invite this person to they're problematic. They're this, they're that. They know who they are. They know who they are. And that's why I got my longevity and my team, baby. Y'all gonna ride with me. If something happened to Itsbambii, y'all gonna riot. Y'all gonna riot. I already know. Because y'all already know I'm the most authentic soul, child of God. And believe it or not, I am. I go to the throne, not to the phone, honey.
She also mentioned that Ricky was not the reason why her whole persona changed.
Y'all gotta stop with that ex-boyfriend thing with me and old boy. That relationship, I was a baby. I was 18 years old. He was what, maybe 2 years older than me. I think he was in his 20s or something. I think he was like 20 something, like 21, and I was like 18 or something. Y'all know what happened within that. Y'all got people making YouTube videos about me. People thought the relationship was fake. It was all of this stuff within that. All the relationship at the time, I went to therapy. You know, I went through a whole phase. I was a different person throughout that time. Within that era, you know, after that, I started releasing music. I started making books. I got myself together. A lot of y'all is stuck on that relationship because I never did a public relationship again within that. Me and old boy had a connection that I had as a kid. Me and old boy literally talked about everything. It's talked about in my book within that era, within that time. And it was just, and that's what it was given, what it was supposed to give at the time.
January of 2025, Bambi uploaded a YouTube video telling everyone that she was detransitioning.
I am ending an era with Itsbambii. Just the transgender part of Itsbambii. I'm always gonna show love to that T. Always gonna show love to that T in the LGBTQIA. Always. So don't ever get it twisted. I love my trans, but I honestly feel more comfortable within being my L, honey. My L. Because right now I am dating women. Yes, honey. Yes. 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 Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Team Bambi, I told y'all some of y'all about to be a little, this only Team Bambi. This only Team Bambi. If you're not Team Bambi, exit off the video. This is me.
Now, to be honest, when I first watched the video, I was confused because most of the things that she was saying wasn't making any sense to me. Now, to be honest, I'm not trans, so I feel like that's probably the main reason why I didn't understand it. So I'm not really going to speak too much on the detransitioning situation of her life because I don't know what it feels like physically and mentally having to detransition as a trans woman or man. Bambi also released her first book, His Is Her, on Amazon, and I really suggest you guys to read it. She really tells it all in this book, and her story made me love her even more. Itsbambii still posts on social media to this day, and to be honest, you guys, let's be nice and treat her with respect. People have lost their lives with certain things that she's been through, so let's just be respectful. Itsbambii has inspired millions of people, gay or straight, to be themselves unapologetically, no matter what. Itsbambii will forever be an icon for what she's contributed to the queer community, so let's give her flowers. Bambi, we love you over here. Continue to be you, and I wish you nothing but the very best. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comment section. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.